All right, we are live. Brian, why don't you tell us what's going on?
Hey, Heather, thanks for bringing me in. I was on my way out actually. I know Tom had been streaming, and so I was moving my car to see what was going on in the outskirts. I was parked kind of far away, and I needed a battery charge. And as I kind of came around the corner, what could only be described as a caravan of blaring sirens and pigs showed up for no reason. It looked like an invasion. I really don't know what's going on. I know curfew happens in about 15 minutes, but just to give you an idea, I reported earlier there was a light police presence, and right now, the perimeter's got a significantly increased cop presence, and I have no clue. The light police would storm in out of nowhere. What are you saying right now? 13 seconds. What's that? Fuck the police? Is that what we're saying? Yes, fuck the police. I believe it's exactly what I'm saying. So you can see right in front of me here, I'm walking up on the crowd. There's still a lot of people here. And I got a drone. Oh, look at that. I wonder who's flying the drone. I don't know if you can see it here. Where'd it go?
I saw it for a second.
It's moving up.
There it is.
I don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I was here before, and I would say you could count the cops. I would say there's maybe 20 cops, including the ones on rooftops. Inside of maybe 10 minutes, we got at least a dozen cops behind here in the perimeter, a whole line of cops around here, a whole bunch of cops around here, and they come out of fucking nowhere like a goddamn army. Jerk-offs. Can I ask you why you have a gun here today? Anybody want to tell me why you have guns? They don't have guns! Fucking Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Blue Lives Matter. It's to keep the public trust. That's the kind of shit. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, officer. All lives matter. What else are you fucking shitting? What the fuck is that? When I'm saying these cops weren't here 10 minutes ago, I'm telling you these cops weren't here 10 minutes ago. They literally brought in vans and cars of these people in seconds. With guns for a peaceful fucking protest. You can be carpenters. You can be electricians. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't breathe! Is there an officer in charge here? Is there an officer in charge here? Is there an officer in charge here? You're not sure who's in charge, but you're here with fucking guns on your legs. You're dangerous as shit, and you don't even see it.
No, please, no. Dude,
Maybe no.
stop shitting gang because it's not gonna be you that goes to jail.
I'm standing right here, ready to go to jail, sister.
Dude, no.
I'm staying right here, ready to go to jail.
Not today.
All right, fine.
Not today, please.
I asked them for an officer in charge. They don't know who's in charge.
Please, not today.
You feel safe here? They don't know who's in charge.
Please,
I'm not. I ain't got young camera. I ain't got young camera. You feel safe? They don't know who's in charge. I asked for who's in charge. I didn't antagonize them. I'm asking why they're here with guns when they're not in charge.
no, not today.
So I tried to get an officer in charge here to find out why in the fuck they charged in like they did. And I can't get it. And I got one police department telling me they don't know who's in charge. I got another police department here. Everybody's got a gun and nobody knows who's in charge. Sounds safe, but I'm antagonizing the police. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're antagonizing, as they said, you're antagonizing.
Yes, because they're here with guns. They don't know who's in charge. I asked to talk to an officer in charge. They said, oh, that's Asbury over there. We're Neptune. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just showed up with a gun. And then I got yelled at for antagonizing them. Be fucking safe. You got a bunch of pigs up there that don't know what the fuck is going on. Right? What else is fucking? This is, I guess, what they call outside agitation. I call it telling people what the fuck is going on up front there. There's a bunch of pigs up guns, and they don't know what the fuck it is they're doing. And I got stuck in a crowd of a lot of people here. We're not social distancing. I would say, yeah, that's a little concern. But it is what it is. Trying to make my way to the back so I can get an idea how big the crowd is. But wow, I was up in the front, and I did not realize there were still a lot of people. You've been back there? How far? I see the flashing lights about a block away here. But it's certainly, still a pretty sizable crowd as I work my way towards so I don't agitate the police anymore. Jesus Christ. Agitate the police. All right. Okay, we're about clearing that now. I guess I proved my point. I don't know how much battery life I have left, everybody on Facebook. So thanks for tuning in. We're going to stay here. I'm going to have to go back and get some battery charge. And keep on top of this because people are streaming in still from behind. We were just up front there, and I took a step back. It was getting crowded up there, and I'll be honest with you, I was getting a little nervous, not because the police seemed pretty under control, although they didn't know what the hell was going on, and that's disconcerting. And the crowd kind of started pressing on me, to be honest with you. It's pretty intense up front, and I wasn't really able at that point. I kind of got shoved a little back after I got interrupted from asking who's in charge of the pigs here. You know what? Let's find out. I'm going to hang out with you all until my battery dies. And let's see if we can find a pig in charge. Because there doesn't seem to be one. Oh, here's riot gear. This dude's got... At least they're fucking social distancing back here. All right, let's talk to these pigs. Let's see what's going on. Oh, you got tactical riot gear. Good. Hey, is anybody in charge here? Who's that? We're going to find out who's in charge. That's like journalism, right? You see what I did behind you. Hey, you in charge here?
I wish I was in charge.
Who's in charge, man? Down there. You know, the trades are hiring. You guys could be electricians, plumbers, social workers. All kinds of jobs don't require you to have a gun and a helmet. Be safe. For the love of God, leave him alone. There's not a weapon in that crowd, all right? Not one fucking weapon. Leave him the fuck alone. Is anybody in charge over here? Is there a police officer in charge over here? Anyone in charge? Who's giving orders? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, no, thank you very much. So God bless you. All right, so we're still looking for somebody in charge of the cops. That's it. Cops on the building. I don't know, maybe one of them is in charge. We're looking for the head pig. Any idea? Oh, here we go. More people. Seems to be a contingent marching in right now. I'm still looking for a police officer in charge. Hi. There we go. All right, here we go. Is there anybody in charge here? Any police officer in charge? Are you in charge? I can't find anybody in charge. That's the problem. Who's in charge? I asked that crowd over there who's in charge. I want to find out what the plan is and whether my comrades in there are safe or not. Y'all are surrounding them with guns out of nowhere, bro. What's going on in what? What do you mean you gotta go? Where you going? Where you going? Make sure that everybody's safe. How you gonna make sure everybody's safe in riot gear with fucking guns everywhere? Are you all out of your mind? Bro, you guys stormed in here like a fucking army. Are you out of your minds? Jesus Christ. Who's in charge, man? Who are you taking orders from? You all got guns. I got 3 police departments and 3 groups of guys in riot gear with no fucking clue. Why didn't he tell me that when I asked him? Because he's a fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. Who's in charge? So somebody in charge. I got about 7% on battery left, so I'm gonna have to get out of here because I'm not gonna be safe around these people. Did anybody figure out who's in charge yet? You guys are putting on riot gear. Did anybody tell you to put on riot gear? Can I talk to that person? Is anybody in charge of all the people with guns? Please. I'm not trying to antagonize you. I just want to talk to you about why you're putting on riot gear and guns and shit right now. Because I have friends in there and there's kids in there and I'm a little worried right now about backs being turned to me with guns and shit. Hey, here comes somebody looking important. Maybe this guy's in charge. Oh, he talked to me earlier. Lieutenant Barr's on there. Hi, are you in charge? You have officer stripes. I am streaming live, but I won't show your face. Okay. So I'm out here, I'm streaming, and basically, like, my job is to make sure things stay safe for my comrades in there. Gotcha, all right. Why are we stocking up with guns and riot gear and shit along the perimeter? These are law enforcement officers, right? Right. In uniform. Okay, good. I see that. Now, why do they have guns? And I've been in through that crowd, sir. I want you to know. No, I want you to know that I've been through that crowd, and it's very safe. There's no weapons in there. Officers wear firearms? Yeah, I don't like that. And I don't like them surrounding my friends because none of them have guns on them and you do. And that doesn't seem like a very safe thing for anybody. Huh? I'm a media guy right now. All right. You use your tools, you got a camera? I got a camera. This ain't gonna kill nobody, dude. Bro, are you serious right now? There you go. You're public servants right there at work. I'm gonna get some more safe. I'll be all paying attention. At least they came and talked to me. At least I did find somebody who at least took some goddamn accountability. So I'm on the outskirts now. coming down. I don't know. They just showed up with guns because that's what they do. Yeah, coming in from more angles. So what they can do now by blocking off this way, if we run this way, they can shoot or tear gas us as we run away. Keeping the peace. Keeping the fucking peace. Fucking jerk-offs. Back up. If you don't mind. That was a little aggro thing. I don't know if you could. Took me how long to find out who's in charge. And then when I found out who's in charge, and I asked them exactly why they were coming in like an army with a bunch of guns and shit, he walked away from me. I tell you something about the way law enforcement's going to treat this crowd within the next half hour or so. Unfucking real. Y'all want to blame protesters, right? Look at the fucking pigs over there. Came in like a goddamn army, and I asked them who's in charge for a half an hour. I'm live streaming right now, by the way. You're not on camera. But yeah.
I like how they avoided eye contact at all possible.
I got a lieutenant to turn his back on me after I asked him why he was there in the first place. Yeah. Just to walk away from it. 100,000 a year, 120,000 a year for that one pig? Holy shit. Holy shit, people. Maybe this pig knows who's in charge. This one's all alone. No, there's a couple of them there. So now we got streets. So now as I walk around the perimeter, that's an I got a couple of ambulances coming in there. Let's see what I'm seeing. I'm back a block from away. All right. So I'm a block back from the protest right now. I want to see if they got any more, like, police presence around her. Backing up. And you can see them right now clearing out, I guess, as people are kind of filtering away. The 8 o'clock curfew is coming to get in force. All right. Do you know who's in charge? Is there an officer giving orders out here right now, or
Captain Dessain.
Captain Dessain? Thank you very much for that, sir. Hey, look at that! How fucking easy was that? Captain Dessain. I wonder if that was the dickhead who walked away from me. I have to check the video. Yeah.
All right, I'm back, Brian.
Hey, sister. Oh, good. Have you been watching?
No, I was just eating dinner.
Oh. Well, I get yelled at for tormenting cops. I guess people that were watching can, judge for themselves. But essentially, what happened, like I said, I went up to the police and I asked them why, have other jobs and why they had guns and stuff. And it made me curious as to who was in charge and find out why exactly they came storming in like they did. And I couldn't find who was in charge. They're gearing up around the perimeter in riot gear. They're getting ready for what looks like a war against a bunch of peaceful protesters. And I just kept asking, who's in charge here? Who's in charge? All the cops just basically turned their back on me, walked away. One cop said, well, I'm from Neptune, they're from Asbury. I don't know what's going on. So there's really what I gathered is there's really no police coordination. And when you start asking these guys, to talk to somebody about maybe, keeping things peaceful, you're not going to get many answers. I did have somebody I think only walked over to me for a minute. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm basically back at my car where I parked right now. You can see where I'm at. It's about a block away. Basically, what's happening now, if you walk anywhere away from the protest, away from the core group of people, you're not going to be able to get back close to it because they're going to shoo you away on the street. They've got like a perimeter set up now. So people that are in the protest.
You're hearing helicopters over Neptune. Are you hearing any helicopters?
Yeah, there's one helicopter that's been circling for a while. I haven't, and as a matter of fact, it's right there right now. You can see it.
Oh, okay.
It's been circling, I would say, for maybe a good hour or so. And it may be a news copter. I'm not really sure. I've been trying to ID it, and every time it goes right over my head, it's directly over, so I can't make out a tag on it. It's white, so that's all I can tell you. I don't know if Asbury has a white police helicopter or whether it's news or what. There is not a lot of media presence. I'm kind of surprised. I did see some like big rig cameras from like the fancy networks out there. but not, significant media presence. So I'm glad we got out here today. My battery's about to go, comrade. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try to pick up some battery length. I'm going to stay on scene for a little while and see if I can make some contacts with people, see what's still going on and around. I'm going to stay back of the event just in case we hear anything go on. So that we can keep you informed. But tune in again tonight. We're going to come back with New Jersey Revolution Live. I think about 9 o'clock. Don't hold me to that time because things are certainly crazy around the state. But we'll be back live about 9 o'clock tonight to recap not just here in Asbury, but around the state over the last few days. All right.
All right. Thanks for being there, comrade. Peace.